Welcome back, everyone. Air Raid Orange is now complete. It's been a success for the Malagasy What If Armed Forces. They've had some J-10Cs damaged, which are on their way back home. Combat Search and Rescue Team 2 is activated in case one of them ditches. They've spent the beyond visual range portion of Combat Air Patrol 1, 4 Saab Gripens. They're generating more combat power. They've launched 4 more Saab Gripens to take over Cap 1. The Marmatians have had a bad morning. They've lost an entire S-300 site. They've still got their 2 Big Bird radars and their northern S-300 site. They've lost 8 Su-35s, real big loss for them. They've spent 4 MiG-29s, which are returning to rearm. They've launched their last remaining MiG-29s, 4. They've got a MiG-23 flight, 2 flights of 8, which are heading towards an unidentified radar signal, which they can barely detect. It is actually the grey wave with 4 Malagasy FC-31 low observable 5th gen fighters. Grey wave is going in. Purple wave is moving forwards. 2 Hustlers, 2 Vulcans, 2 Wild Weasel Su-34s. Cap 3 and Cap 2, 2 Su-57s, 4 Su-30 MK Mads pushing forwards now. Things are about to heat up. Let's see what happens. Well, first of all, the FC-31s have to confront the MiG-23 threat. They can do this via overmatch. They're 5th gen fighting 3rd gen. Anything above a 4 will shoot down the MiG-23s. The MiG-23s, unfortunately, don't know what they're getting into. The low observability of the FC-31s means that whilst they've got the track, they don't quite know what they're dealing with. Let's see what happens. 4. The FC-31s have eliminated 8 MiG-23s in an air battle. That's a big loss to the Marmatian air defences. The FC-31s are still in the fight with their air-to-ground payload. The MiG-29s, fully armed, now go supersonic to head towards the FC-31s. The Su-57s go into super cruise to come south. The stage is set. The FC-31s launch their standoff weapons against the S-300 battery. They're outside of the range of the S-300 using their standoff weapons. Let's see how successful they are. 6! The S-300 site is completely destroyed by the FC-31s. Result: the FC-31s turn away. The Su-57s push supersonic. They merge with the MiG-29s. Now this is only one level of overmatch. Who will win? 5. The MiG-29s have been destroyed by the Su-57s because they have overmatch. This is a really bad day now for the Marmatian Armed Forces. The Su-57s have merged and successfully shot down a weaker opponent. Nothing remains in the way now of Purple Wave. The Big Bird radars are powerless to stop the incoming Vulcan and Hustlers as they attack Dar el Marmatia airfield. Just to avoid any further interference from Marmatian fighters, the Su-30 MK Mads push forwards now. Cap number 2. The Weasels push forwards. with the Vulcans, with the Hustlers. They launch their standoff missiles and glide bombs against the Tu-22s and their AS-6 weapons storage. Will this portion of the raid be a success? First to go in, the Hustlers. 4. It's damaged the base. Next, the Vulcans using their standoff missiles. 1. Ineffective. Now the Vulcans close in. They're using their glide bombs, the Penguin glide bombs. 5. Severe damage now, again to the Tu-22 base and the AS-6 missile store, but not destruction. The Weasels are going to have a shot at the Big Bird radar, and why wouldn't they? Five, damaged. The Big Bird radar is damaged but not destroyed. The waves are now complete. They've exhausted their ammunition. They've exhausted their weapons. Combat Air Patrol 1 is now orbiting in this pattern. Combat Air Patrol 2 can now turn away. The Purple Raid turns away in its entirety. It's now going to begin the long journey back via aerial refuelling to Malagasy air bases. The raid has been successful. Damage has been done to the Tu-22 airbase and to the AS-6 missile storage. The Marmatian air defences have taken an absolute pounding. It's not a good day for Marmatia.